Hey there. I don't know if I've gone live on YouTube before. I probably have, but I want to show you the current state of the project of the coaxium. So this is what we've currently got. Uh, there's the light up vial shines through the window here, and vial's removable. It's glass and metal. It's got an LED in the bottom here. And then the canister, it's not assembled yet. I'm currently holding it together, but it is brass and aluminum. So I have a little window here, these fins, and then this slides right in there. So it's all metal and glass, so it's like really exciting for me. So the vial I've had up on my website for a little bit at custom3dstuff.com. So a bunch of people have these already. I'm making like a super limited run of these. So there's the LED in there, brass end cap, brass disc on that aluminum end cap, and then the LED you can twist on and off. Now the vial, it's close to finished. I need to make a couple changes. So I've got, I guess I'll go through them and let you know which ones I'm doing. The easiest ones, this angle here is a little bit different than the way it's supposed to be in the movie. So I'm going to be cutting off, I cut off too much, so I'm going to cut it off just to about there. So that angle will be a little bit smaller. I guess the biggest change to the fins, I guess here I've pinned them in place right now. So I drilled these holes and then cut these little brass pins that drop in. And my plan was to, there's one in there already. My plan was to like have them a little longer, put it in, hammer it down so it kind of rivets out, balloons out, and like fixes it in place. But that wasn't the way it was done for the film prop, and it's going to be a lot more work that way. So I figured I'll just be able to scrap the pin idea completely and just glue the fin in place here. So I can just glue it, and that way I won't have these holes on the top. So that'll save a lot of time and effort on my side. Plus, the part will look nicer because it won't have these marks where I was using the pins. And then another change here is I thought a couple things with this window. I thought when you had the vial in there that you could see the star directly through the window, but you're not supposed to be able to. If you look at all the movie shots, they're all like angled back like this, and the star is sitting back that way. So that means that I didn't drill the hole deep enough because the star's not supposed to be centered in the window. So I'm going to be making the hole a lot deeper, maybe like 11 or 12 millimeters deep, like, yeah, almost half an inch deeper. So the star should sit right about there, that deep. And that fixes the other problem I want to talk about, where as is, I have this sticking out a bit too far. So it can't go in all the way like it's supposed to. So it should come to like right here. You can see in the movie shots. This brass part is lined up with basically that first ridge there. So this is about 11 millimeters. So once I slide that all the way down, it's going to fix both problems where the star is going to be here instead of centered, and then the canister, the vial will slide all the way into the canister. So that'll be great. And then the final thing I'm going to change is I thought that this window was open on only two of the sides because some of the reference photos it kind of looks like it's covered over like that. But it's just an optical illusion, and I'm going to be able to just drill out all four, so it'll be open on all four sides. So that's the last change. I haven't got the proper screen yet. This is just a piece of screen that I had laying around. But I'm going to install the screen basically like this, where it's trapped in between the bronze and the aluminum. So that way, when it's hard to do with so there's the mesh in there like that. So that's one of those details you can see on screen. So the mesh will be like that. I need a little bit tighter mesh before I start installing it. But these are up now on the website at custom3dstuff.com. The link's in the description. You can go over and check that out. They're like a super limited quantity, so I just want to let you know they're not going to be available forever. So go ahead and grab them if you want. The vials are shipping now. A bunch of people have already received them on the RPF, and you can check that out. And then the canisters are going to ship separately if you order it separately, but we're looking at the end of January or first week of February that I'll be able to get these out. So yeah, that's all. Thanks so much. And you can follow along on the project at the Replica Prop Forum. So I have a link for that as well.